You go to Amazon right now, there's tons of different Fire Stick options. And what we're gonna do today in this video is boil them down for you to make the best decision possible. We're gonna go through different features, functionalities, price, things that they may have that are awesome, but you may not need. Down to like the very nitty gritty of just being able to watch a show or a movie. This is what we're gonna be talking about today.
Fire TVs can often be found on sale on Amazon, as they are right now. As of today, you're able to purchase a Fire TV Stick Lite for $18, the Fire Stick Standard 4K for $20, and the Fire Stick 4K Max is now $35. The Fire TV Cube is on sale for $80. Now we will include links in the description as prices often change as new versions are released and there's always some sort of sale going on. So I would say never pay full price for one of these because there's always going to be some sort of discount.
Right here we have the Fire Stick 4K. But here's the layout. As you can see, it'll show you recently watched, movies, whatever it is that you're watching. Any apps that you have will be pinned right here, the recently used apps, so it's really easy to get to the apps that you use the most. But then it also has next up free for you, things that would be on any of your programs. So if you have Netflix, if you have Disney, if you have obviously Amazon Prime, they have games so you can play games on your Fire Stick. But then they also break it down to free to you as an Amazon Prime subscriber. So they have the different kind of shows or documentaries or movies that you might be interested in that are free. That is the Amazon Fire Stick 4K.
Here we have the Fire TV Cube with 4K. It's basically an Echo device with a streaming stick built in. We've just got it set up underneath the TV here. So the nice thing is you can use voice control to control the TV as well as other devices in your house. Otherwise, of course, you can use the remote. It does have the little microphone there. Right on the home screen, we've got everything curated in one spot. If I want to watch a movie, I can say Squid Game. And there we go. And so if I want to go home, I can just hit back. Let's say I want to watch something that's maybe a little bit more common, Family Guy. So when I pick Family Guy, we get the results, top results, Family Guy, and I click into that. Now right down here, it's going to show me Watch Now on Hulu. You get a 30-day free trial, of course. You can buy an episode, and that's going to buy it through Prime, of course, because Amazon wants to sell more of their streaming service. And then I can go all the way over to more ways to watch, which will show me everywhere that it's at. So you can do that with any different movie that's out there. Apollo 13. So here with Apollo 13, it's going to show the results, ways to watch. And so we can rent it from Amazon, of course. We can also see it on AMC Plus, Showtime, all these different places. So it's nice that you have those different options there. With the older Fire Sticks, resolution was a big point of differentiation. But now with the new sticks, they're mostly all 4K, except for with the entry-level option. So we feel that it's worth paying a little bit more and getting a 4K stick. In addition to the better resolution, the newer models have a faster processing time, so it's going to load things faster, which is great. So even if you don't need it, I would recommend going with a slightly more expensive model. And now with the newest version, the Fire Stick 4K Max. So it's a lot there. The Max is for the fact that it does Wi-Fi 6. And so the newer ones, they have a little plug that goes in them, a little adapter cable, and that's going to make it go faster. And so then with the Fire Stick, or Fire Cube, obviously a different form factor. It's got a dot built in, so it does voice commands as well without using the remote. But honestly, I feel like you can get like a Gen 3 or a Gen 4 dot, and then just use one of these Fire Sticks and get the same exact function and the same performance. Now overall, the Cube does have a better processor than the stick, but in our testing, we didn't really notice much of a difference. So for your money, I really like these two Fire Stick options. Both of them are going to connect wirelessly with your Wi-Fi. And then they do have an adapter that is available if you wanted to plug it in via Ethernet as well.
One of the key parts of any streaming device really is the remote. Otherwise, how do you find the movies and shows? So right here we have the Fire Stick remotes. As you see, this one has a lot of space right here. This is the Lite. It doesn't come with volume control. It is worth the $5 extra to upgrade from the Lite to some of the other ones where you are able to connect to your TV or sound system and control the volume. It's a lot more convenient. Here we have the 4K Max remote, which is phenomenal because it has the Prime, the Netflix, Hulu, Disney already built in. Those are the 4 biggest ones that a lot of people do use, so it's very convenient when you want to just say, hey, I want to watch something on Disney. You click it and it goes. But it also has the Alexa button built in right here, so you can click that, and then you can also say, hey Alexa, search for Apollo 13, right? And it'll show up and it'll show you all of the different ways to watch it, whether it's on Prime or like HBO or Disney or wherever that program is that you're trying to watch. They are very slick, very thin, very light. They're very easy to use, just, kind of clicking. I love the dial right here that has buttons so that you can go 4 ways. It just feels really good in your hands.
One of my favorite features about Fire TV is the ability to stream content right from our doorbell or our cameras. So if someone's at the door and they ring the doorbell, it'll actually automatically pop up. And we can do picture-in-picture with the 4K Max, which is pretty neat because then we can see who's there. And depending on who it is, actually get up and, get that pizza. Or if it's a solicitor, just keep on watching Netflix and pretend that we're not home.
In conclusion, we really do recommend the Amazon Fire Stick Max. This one right here that has true 4K HDR, phenomenal video quality. It also does work with Dolby Atmos, so that's another key feature. It is Wi-Fi 6, so it is especially important as technology progresses to stay up to date, right? And this is the most up to date.
Yeah, even if you don't have a 4K TV, it's worth getting a 4K stick because you might upgrade in the future, and overall the processing power is faster between both the CPU and the GPU.
And if that piqued your interest, stay tuned for the next episode because we're going to be going over our top 5 streaming devices that we have reviewed.